Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Just gonna give everybody a few minutes. See, Hudson. Hey, good mommy. Nice to see everyone. A few new people joined this week. And if you guys don't know me, hi. Do you know Marina Jacobi? I've seen her on Gaia.com. So I do remember that interview. She seemed phenomenal. Why are you asking me that? While we're waiting for people to join before I start the live. She seemed great. She's all about working with energy too. It's sort of the same thing we're doing here, but she's probably doing it a lot more advanced. I'm not sure because she's the one manipulating the energy for people. I am teaching people how to do that themselves. So I don't know if she does that. We're just gonna wait for maybe a minute or so, just for everyone to join. Thank you so much for the likes on the live. I'm very excited to see you guys this week. So far it's been 2 days and we had a lot of action. We had a few new people join. We were doing a really great manifestation yesterday, and then my phone, like a manifestation meditation, and then my phone went out of battery, and I'm like, my God, I owe this guys the abundance tree manifestation done again. So we're gonna do that at the end of the live. Guys, if you got my guide and it's not downloading, it's in the instruction. For some people, very few people, but maybe like 1 in 10, it just doesn't download. Just email me and I'll send it to you the same day. Don't get frustrated trying to download it. It also should be in an Excel spreadsheet format so you can work on it every single day doing your entries. And if that's not what you have, email me and I'll send it to you right away. My group knows that I answer all my emails pretty much every day or within 24 hours at the latest. Thank you for joining. We're talking about mindset and manifestation, but we're really doing manifestation in a very specific way. My account is all about changing your identity slowly in order to manifest whatever it is you're manifesting, right? In my guide, I have a space that says, let me know what you're manifesting so I can agree with it. So it's a combination of shifting your identity, convincing your mind to let go of the how, manifesting the small things that we're manifesting as a group, in order for your mind to understand that this is how reality works, that you're giving instructions. You must do my guided meditation on my YouTube channel, whether you do the challenge or not, but especially if you do the challenge. The meditation is available obviously for free because it's on YouTube. So please listen to that. I only have one meditation and you can do it while driving. It's meditation is not the right word for it. It's sort of the concepts on which reality is based that you really have to understand deep in your subconscious in order, it's a foundation for your manifestation. So, manifestation is not a process of just repeating whatever you want or what have you, because if it doesn't go inside the subconscious mind to change the paradigm that you have, your paradigm is just going to shoot it right out. This is why a lot of people on this path, they're not able to manifest, and they come after and say, oh, I've tried to manifest something for 2 years, for 3 years, for 10 years, and it hasn't come true. So I sort of want you guys to understand that this is all a bit of magic, a lot of changing identity, but more importantly is understanding that reality works in a different way than what we've been taught in school. And that is the hardest thing to change in the paradigm and in people's minds. The fact that reality does not work the way that we're taught in school that it works. And I put a video on Sunday night and it had a page that looked like this. I'm quickly going to summarize it for anybody who hasn't seen it. But the way we're a spirit with a soul and a body, so the universe is the creator, the field, this is what we're working with in manifestation, right? The field, the what we call the universe, the intelligence that manifests the 3D world. So this is the correspondent to the body, is the 3D material world. And what happens with people, instead of giving the instructions into the field from the spirit, what happens is they try to do it from 3D. I mean, if you stay in 3D and you work hard enough, and eventually you can get something out of it, but it may take 20 years, right? Because 3D is also an instruction into your paradigm. And the instruction is what society tells you, the way society tells you it's going to work. You're going to go to school for, how long is it? 12 years plus 4 years of university. And then it's going to take you 25 years. And then you're going to buy a house, or then you're going to become a doctor, or whatever they tell you, right? So they teach you how to stay here, right? Not to listen to this. Just stay here. And eventually, because you're going to collective consciousness, and the collective consciousness, which is, you know, whoever controls the world, I don't know who does, like what they call the elites, right? They given this instruction here in the level of the universe and the field, and they said this is how reality will manifest for people. And so they're teaching people to go this way. Really, what you need to understand, that unless it comes from this way, it's not going to work, or it's not going to work fast enough. And it's a hit or miss. It's whether or not they allow you to have it. If you have any questions about this video, you must go and watch it. I posted it on Sunday, I want to say. So just a few days ago, it's just a few videos ago. And I want you guys to understand this is how the world works. Okay, so unless you're accessing the universe, the field, the intelligence from your spirit, from your creator mind, you will not be able to affect it to the level of manifesting your own reality. Okay, please be very clear on this. The people that you see on this live that have the circle and the infinity, they're doing the 60-day challenge. They're part of this group. The way we're doing it is we're using the energy of the group as well to manifest together, to propel ourselves forward. In the 60-day challenge, which is in my bio, I have pre-populated affirmations that you're doing once for yourself and once for the group of, I think we're like 100 and some people. I haven't counted it, maybe 120, 130 people so far. And we're having amazing success stories. Like the people in the comments can tell you, they've seen massive differences. But unlike with other programs that maybe you say, oh yeah, he came back and then he left again and he came back. People are able to make slow changes in identity and sort of come to different conclusions about themselves. Like people are telling me that a lot of their relationships currently in their lives no longer function. That a lot of things in their lives, like for example, somebody broke up with their best friend of 10 years, which I put in my video today. And she said, all of a sudden, while in the process of doing this work, I saw who she really was. And I think this is telling of the friend probably didn't change at all during the last 10 years. It is the person who's doing the work that has changed. And, you know, it's just, guys, please understand, you cannot maintain status quo and have your manifestation on top. So, you know, I just need to understand. I need to understand like that you guys understand that. Let's see what's going on the chat. So my moderator is not fast enough with some of these comments. I don't mind any comments, but I don't want anything that distracts us from this very precious hour that we have together. All my lives are 1 hour. I show up 2 hours guaranteed per week. Plus I show up some Mondays, depending what I have going on for my group in Europe. So I was live yesterday at 12 o'clock. And I just don't want any comments that are sort of distracting from the work that you're doing. We are doing an abundance stream meditation because this week's manifestation, I asked my group to manifest specific things every week. But the way timing works is I have people reporting that they've manifested whatever I asked 3 weeks ago today. Or do you see what I mean? Like it's not necessarily going to happen in 7 days, but it will happen very exactly as soon as you let it go. Not in a long amount of time, in a short amount of time. So This week, we're manifesting $1,000 and a snake. Okay, please close your eyes now. If you're on my live, close your eyes. It's $1,000 and a snake. Picture the snake. Picture a check for $1,000 in your existing manicure, holding it in your hand. Now, open your eyes. Understand it may not happen necessarily via a check. Just completely let go of the how. That was just for the purpose of setting the intention into the field. We're giving the instruction from the spirit. $1,000 is not a lot of money. You haven't seen the yellow cap yet. Somebody wrote me today that they've seen it. She sent me a photo. She was in a store and she took a photo of the cap. I don't know. Are you on this live? I believe your name is Catherine. She saw it in a store and she sent it to me. She's like, I'm so happy. I've never seen a yellow cap in my life. And I was like, yeah, that's how it works. And somebody else said, I've seen a half yellow cap, but cat. But what surprised me is how many yellow things all of a sudden I'm seeing. Not a popular color for a hat. Yeah, well, my instructions are going to get more like, I don't want common things. I want things that when you see them, they are exactly because you're associating it, right? So this is the work that we're doing. We're associating whatever the instruction I'm giving you with the fact that you're manifesting it out of the subconscious. I literally saw a snake tattoo on someone hopping on this live. I seen too many cats, all friendly. Yes, we had so many manifestations of several things since we started this about 2 months ago. I've seen yellow cap. It was on a dog. I bet I'm going to see a snake. Do not associate it with you being a gardener. Okay, do not associate it. A lot of the old manifestations, like 3-4 weeks ago, are coming like to completion right now. A lot of them, like people still email me about flamingos. The last one, she sent me a photo. Her neighbor put up like 50 flamingos, and I have that photo on. I'm just using it it's on this phone, so I can't show it to you right now. But yeah. You see, I had got 2 unexpected people reach out to me this past weekend. Yes, because the manifestation from 3 weeks ago, I think, was have somebody unexpected reach out to you. We got a lot of $500 on the exact, on the dot. Somebody got 3 times that, $1,500 just recently. Remember, if I said if it's double, if it's triple, is the universe speaking with you. So now you have a task. It's $1,000. The first person who manifests it in any form, email me right away. I'll do it as a success story for the group because the group is very inspired by the group's success story in doing this. Okay, it has to be, can't be from your paycheck. That's exactly $1,000. It has to be another $1,000. Yeah. All right. Where were we? So what I talk about on Mondays, a lot of it is a repeat on Tuesdays simply because it's a different audience during the day. So please bear with me if you already watched that live. If you just starting the 60-day challenge, welcome. This group is very, very welcoming. If you want to put the circle and the infinity symbol next to your username, the other people in the group are going to know that you're participating, sending you energy. Okay. Please have some water ready for the end of the live because we're going to speak something over the water and then we're going to drink it. If you need to go get it now, that would be great. Then we're going to do the abundance tree meditation. So today is like a lot of I'm going to repeat a couple of concepts and then we're going to do a lot of exercising. Okay. The person who has a crypto account, it's frozen. Okay. Just imagine you transfer that account increasing, you transferring the money into your existing account. Imagine just being active on that account. That's all. Don't think about the money. Just imagine trading in that account. I have a crypto account too. I'm afraid to open it. Limiting beliefs about money. All right. So I want to repeat a couple of concepts from this weekend. How you ask matters. How you ask the universe matters. Okay? In the way you ask the universe, which I went over yesterday, is your vision, your spoken word, and your heart have to match. Okay, let me say that again. Your vision, what you're thinking in your mind, what you speak, and what's inside your heart have to match. There's no point to imagine yourself healthy if you keep saying, I'm not feeling well, and in your heart you have this fear that you're going to be sick forever. Okay? There is no point, like if you hate your job, you're imagining yourself in a different setting, but you're telling your boss because you want to kiss his ass, you're saying, oh, I love this. I'm so excited to be part of this project. And in your heart, you hate it, right? All of a sudden, this is not incoherence. Things will manifest when these three things are in coherence. They will manifest right away. But what you say has to match the vision. I'm pointing to my third eye, and has to match how you feel. This is why they're saying feeling is the secret. It's the secret, but you can't speak against it. You can't feel that, for example, that you love a man, but then you're saying, I don't really care, because you're not sure if he loves you back. So you're trying to tell yourself, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care. I don't really care if he's with somebody else, if he doesn't text me enough. Yes, it does matter because of the way you feel. And if you're envisioning yourself with him, do not speak differently. Do not speak like, I haven't heard from him in months. Just don't talk about him. Just even block him. Do you guys understand what I'm saying with the 3 points? Vision, spoken word, heart have to be in coherence for anything to manifest. So think of your top manifestation and think, is the way I envision my life with my manifestation, is the way I speak about it, or have I spoken against it to a friend or to anybody? And is it how I feel? And this is where you keep your work. That's why we're doing the 60-day challenge. It's really aligning your vision with your spoken word. Really, where we default the most is our spoken word. We have a lot. We speak very negatively in general. I'm that one, yeah. We speak very negatively in general. Or when we complain to a friend, we complain about our work. We say constantly, let's say, I'm tired, I'm feeling sick, I don't know what's wrong with me, I don't know what's wrong with me, Somebody asked me about money blocks, and I will do a video on it just to give people a lot more background on it. But everybody has that block that they keep repeating. I remember from when I was like in my early 20s, one thing I used to repeat, and all my friends were like, yeah, but you need to have money to make money. This was our phrase, right? People who make money are people, like, you need to have money to make money. And I clearly remember that because that's a huge, huge manifestation block, because then all of a sudden, if you didn't grow up with money, you're never going to have money, right? That's what you're telling your subconscious. It's like, I'm okay being settled in this job that's paying, I don't know, 50 grand a year, because in order to make more money, you need to have money to make money. So I'll do a video on that. I watched the Inner Talk. Yeah, Ashley, you're very disciplined. I know that. And it's the 3 points. Let's think about this. Maybe it's how you feel, but I know it's coming into coherence for you because the group already did a little manifestation for you. Okay, so whoever's left on this live is people who are doing the work with me, and we're going to start our first exercise. I've read these affirmations before, but I want to read them as to set the intention for the rest of the live. So please repeat out loud with me. This is going to take about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Okay? So let's go. I am happy. I am powerful. I am prosperous. I am selected. I am capable. I am incredible. I am strong. I am put forward. I am lucky. I am a joy. I am able. I am rich. I am wanted. I am generous. I am accepted. I am smart. I am promoted. I am focused. I am recognized. I am the one. I am a blessing. I am success. I am chosen. I am a leader. I am healthy. I am protected. I am creating. I am abundant. I am perfection. I am harmony. I am the best. I'm what people want. I am a gift. Very good, guys. Very good. Did everybody get their water? Have the water ready. We're not going to do it right away, but have it ready next to you. Ooh, Jesse, another 4 of 7 wins in lottery. Jesse, your penthouse is coming. I know it. I know it. No, I know. I'm like 100% sure. I'm 100% sure because you've been so serious about this. And I love when people are committed, they're showing up on the lives, they're doing the work. I can tell. I can tell they're resonating. You know, I agree with it. The whole group agrees with it. You're going to get it. Do not compete for anything in life. You guys must understand, right? When you're doing my YouTube meditation, the supply is unlimited. Unlimited. You're not competing. Just because somebody gets something doesn't mean you can't get it. Never say, why them and not me? Never look at it that way. Just feel happy for them, right? Just feel really, really happy for them. And then, especially if it's a member of our group, and I know for a fact somebody's going to manifest like 7-8 figures out of this work. I know it. I have this feeling. I actually have this vision of $1 million for some reason. It's like out there, but who knows if it's not going to be bigger. And when we have that success story, I want everybody to feel like it's their own success story. You know what I'm saying? Like you're geared up because we have so many successes with specific things, with things improving, with things getting better and better. Somebody just emailed me, just say, thank you. Things in my life are just getting better and better. That was like the whole message as a result of this work. And I was like, you know what I mean? Like they weren't like, oh, you know, I want the Powerball. They're like, everything in my life is just getting better as I'm doing this work. Well, guys, how can you not look at that and be like, that's a massive success? It's like for somebody to take the time to write that email, that means like their everyday is good, right? Their everyday is good. All right. Somebody asked me about dreams. So I got a few emails about dreams before that I didn't really talk about, but today somebody emailed me with a weird dream and I was just sort of helping her sort through that. So the dreams, the reason we're recording dreams in the 60-day manifestation challenge is because if you haven't watched the video I just posted today, is because in the first part of this work, your subconscious will show you very negative things in dreams, right? Everything, as you're telling your subconscious, I'm abundant and I'm loved and I'm wanted and I am what people want and I'm whatever we said, whatever those affirmations, your subconscious goes like, wait a second, but what about this? And what about this? And what about this? And it will bring that through the surface. Firstly, through dreams. So a lot of people report having really like heartbreaking dreams. They're waking up, they're like, I dreamt of my SP and he was with somebody else. And that's the fear she had all along, right? The fact that she's not chosen by him. So when she's making this affirmation, I'm chosen, right? And then she dreams of him with somebody else. The subconscious is like, wait a second, that's not my paradigm. My paradigm is he didn't choose you. So it's totally normal to have this dream. Okay? It's totally normal. Tell yourself, great, it's coming to the surface. It's my subconscious understanding. I'm giving a different instruction than what I've given so far, that I'm not chosen. So now it's like, whoa, my identity, you know, you're the one who's not chosen. Let me show you. He's with somebody else. And he's showing you in your dream. And you wake up heartbroken. You're like, oh my God. No, it's a good thing. Just be like, yeah, that was the old me. I'm glad you got it. Now, please pay attention. I am chosen. I am the only one. I am his priority. I'm the only one on his mind. It's me. Okay, you understand? It's me. I'm the one. Right? And then you go to sleep again and it might show you something else. And you're like, no. You wake up with your tears and you're like, okay, I'm purging this. It's purging out of me. Right? The live is not for it. I'm working with people on a 60-day challenge that's available on my bio. You can join us anytime. But it's about mindset and manifestation. So you're free to stay. Now, that's the first part of this work, right? It's your subconscious purging. The second part of this work is your subconscious is going to have you dream about things that show a new identity for you. And a lot of it will be things you can't make sense of, right? People going through portals, lakes, water, a lot of waterfalls, things that represent renewal, searching, people lost in the woods. They represent later, like, okay, subconscious trying to figure out, where am I? Like, what's the new me? What's the new identity, right? What's my new identity? So that will be sort of the middle stage, and then your dreams will become guidance. So this is why I made a tab for dreams in the 60-day challenge in my bio. So make sure you record that. It's not just an affirmation exercise, guys. It's a holistic approach to manifestation. It's becoming aware of what your subconscious, how your subconscious is changing. Yes, I affirm against the dream belief consciously. Yes, 100%. My dream last night, I had to positively. Oh, that was your dream last night, like heartbreaking. Yeah, I dreamt of a lot of water. Yeah, Adina, and you're like already in your day 50 of the challenge or something like that, because you were towards the beginning, or maybe 40. Why do I linger in the hearts of mind of everyone who meets me? That's right. Why do I linger? I struggle with visualization. Okay, if you struggle with visualization, just make sure you don't visualize anything negative, right? So if you struggle with visualization, you shouldn't visualize anything. If you catch yourself, visualizing something negative, you'd be like, oh, talk to your subconscious. Be like, oh, I thought we can't visualize. Why are you showing me this? This isn't mine. Right? And then keep all your work in writing. So in addition to the 60-day challenge work in the workbook, you're going to have to keep a journal. You're going to do at least one journal page per day. So what I did when I was initially doing the workbook, and now when I'm doing the work, so I'm circulating through it at some points during the year. So what I do is I do the 4 sections, the body, the career, the relationship, whatever. And then I take each one of those ideas and I develop it into a paragraph in the journal, in a 1-page journal. Writing helps. Yes, definitely. So you're saying what you just typed. Now you're saying, let's say, you put, like in my case, I set a specific weight. I'm 126.6 pounds and my body is defined in muscle mass. And then in my book, I would repeat it. I would write the same sentence down, and now I'm expanding on it in a paragraph. And I would be like, everybody notices my abs and tells me about my abs. Every time I look at the scale, it's 126.6. My skin is glowing, etc. So I just expand around the idea of how I see myself in the mirror in my visualization. Why do I eat whatever I want and stay thin and healthy? And you had a massive transformation. I remember the photos you sent me from before and after, and I love that. When I start manifest money, I'm specific in the amount, but doubt it later. I have to fight in my mind to stop. Yeah, you need to. Sorry, You're a woman queen. You need to start small, okay? In your manifestation about money. So I had a $500 challenge. Now it's $1,000. Do the work in my 60-day challenge, and this week we're manifesting $1,000. It shouldn't feel like a chore. Yeah, it shouldn't feel like a chore. Exactly. Have your water ready, guys. Okay. So we talked about dreams. Please record your dreams. Somebody wrote to me that they dreamt of 7 numbers. I'm like, what do you think that means? Go and buy lottery tickets. Okay, the water we talk about. We're going to do the abundance dream meditation. Let go of the how. Okay, sometimes the how starts with a negative. Good evening. So somehow I was saying the how starts with something that's perceived in your current life as something negative happening, right? So when this negative thing happens, you're like, wow, I'm manifesting, like it happened to me with a job, right? I'm manifesting, having a higher paying position in this company and, less hours because I'm going to have more people working for me doing the work, and I get let go. I'm like, how does that add up? But you have to trust that it does. And it does. Or you're manifesting marriage and your SP disappears, or the person you're with disappears. Let's not call him the SP. And then you meet the man of your dreams because he wasn't the one. Do you see what I mean? Like, you really have to trust that you don't know the how and you can't control the how. And I think this is key in manifestation work. And this is why people are not successful at it, right? Because they're trying to make it work within the context of their own life. They're trying to keep everything the same. Everything the same, just add like 20 million on top. Everything the same, just have him, give me an engagement ring and let's get married. Or everything's the same and, all of a sudden I have a higher paying job and 3 kids. It doesn't work that way. Some existing structures that are holding you back from realizing your dream, will fall apart. Has anybody had any relationship changes, whether it's with friends? Somebody said with their mother that they're having a lot of conflict all of a sudden. I just want to know if somebody had any specific relationship changes. Yeah. Yeah. So since you're doing this work, you had relationship changes. Yeah. So see, pretty much a lot of people had relationship changes because your existing structures are crumbling. I broke it off with that guy we talked about. Amy, I'm actually very excited for you. And I know you're an amazing woman and only the best is coming for you. You're a very, very special person. I saw the way she was towards me. Okay. So pretty much. Okay. So when you say with your daughter and you put a kissy face, that means things have gotten better. That's what I want to hear when I hear the word daughter or son or your child, relationships improving. I run away from negative people. I want a relationship, but there's still a block for me. Actually, you're going to have one and it's going to be amazing. You're just, because this is the irony in this work. If you've been trying to do this work, okay, and you've been trying to do it on your own, sometimes you've been at it for years. Sometimes it's harder for you than for the people who are new at this. A lot of people are reporting seeing these things that I asked them to manifest have not actually been on the path of manifestation for too long. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, right? Because the universe, we think 3D and we think the universe should reward those who work hard, right? If I've been on this for how many years, I should be rewarded. But sometimes it is so much easier, like I have somebody saying, oh, I didn't think manifestation works. And then I watched your video and I got the flamingos, the turtle, the $500. And I'm like, yeah, because that person was able to let go of the how. They just believed in me, really, in my ability to convince them that this is the way the world works. Somebody just watched my YouTube channel and then they're saying, I didn't even know you have a TikTok. And I just watched that meditation that you had. And then I had a major something. And then I said, yeah, I'll do the challenge anyways. And this is how it works. Because in that moment, it only takes one click for your conscious to give a signal into your paradigm. Right? It only takes that aha moment, but you just can't control that. It has to do with so many things that are happening for you consciously that trying to control when it gets to your paradigm is actually doing the extra work that's going to create resistance. So don't even try to reprogram the paradigm. Just continue on with the work with zero expectations. If you guys watch Bashar, okay, he always says that he's like a channeled entity. I don't know if you're deep into this work, but he's a channeled entity. I find very interesting because he speaks this higher truths, sort of like Abraham Hicks, but just actually more understandable than Abraham Hicks. And he always says it will come when you do the work in terms of being very clear with what you want without any attachment to the outcome. Because it will sink into the paradigm. It will 100% if you keep doing the work. Just don't be repetitive and doing. I actually don't believe in that, right? I believe in always being aware, and that's where the repetition is in the work. That's why we're doing the work every day, but not the robotic thing. I don't know, because for some people who've been in this work, the robotic thing is actually going to create so much resistance, right? Telling yourself, I'm rich when you feel poor, right? That's just all of a sudden it doesn't match the 3 points that we talked about. They don't match. When I visualize something, I get very emotional, like laughing or crying. Okay, so what you need to control, visualize your feeling, okay? Your speech. Make sure your speech matches. And actually, when you visualize, you can just speak out loud if you're on your own, and you can just say, wow, I feel so much joy about being with him, right? If you're visualizing being with your SP, and just speak it out loud. I feel so much, just being held by him brings me so much happiness. Or, like if it's about money, just when you visualize, do the small visualization. Okay. Don't visualize winning the lottery. Just swipe your credit card in a store and feel like you don't even know the balance. It doesn't matter, because it really doesn't matter. Like, you just get paid automatically by your accountant, right? Being like, wow, it's just so freeing. Like, I saw something, I didn't look at the price. I just swiped my credit card, and like, speak it out, speak it into existence. Just say, this feels really amazing to not worry about my credit cards. They just get paid, they just get paid. Oh, you're a man. Okay. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Well, think of like holding her if you're a man, right? You're holding her and speak it. I feel so good with you. You make me so happy. Is that also clinging to the how? Which part? You're not clinging into the how the money will come to you. You're clinging into the new lifestyle that you would have as the person who already has their manifestation. If your manifestation is your SP, a man or a woman, you're clinging on the day-to-day life you would have with them, the feelings that you would feel when you hold them, when you do things together. That's your visualization. That's what you speak about, and that's what you feel. If you're thinking about manifesting a certain income or a large sum of money, you're staying into what actions would be different in your life. This is why I gave the credit card example. The credit card thing, usually people don't just swipe their credit card and not worry about it. They look at the price. They look at the price of cherries. Can I eat cherries at $10 a pound? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, a person with a large income or with a large sum of money would not do that. What to do when you feel anxious at some point? Drop the whole thing. Drop the whole thing. We never manifest from a negative feeling. Do not try to go against it. When you feel anxious, you feel in fear. You're going to do something for yourself that's going to make yourself feel good. You're going to, whatever that is, eat some ice cream, walk in nature, pet your cat, watch a funny movie, put your mind completely out of it, and then come back to it. Do not, guys, never try to manifest from the state of feeling anxious and negative. That happens to everybody. It's just how long you stay there. That's really going to determine what happens next. Remember, you manifest your dominant state. If your dominant state is make a happy list. Yes, Kat, exactly. Make a happy list. And thanks for putting the circle and the power sign, the infinity symbol for the power. But when you make a happy list with what makes you happy, not when you're unhappy. When you're happy, make a list with what makes you happy and have it handy. So when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling down, go through your list and say, what from this list can I do now that would make me feel happy? Can I pet my cat? Can I look at the baby pictures of my children? What can I do that really always puts me in a good mood? Can I go get a massage? Can I see my friend? Can I call my mom? Can I have some ice cream? Whatever it is. I dropped it today. I'm letting myself feel sad today. Tomorrow will be better. Yeah. And this is completely okay, Amy. It's completely okay. Just cry it out for a day. It's purging out of you. The idea is you're not never going to feel negative again, right? Just when you feel, you're processing. Change the state of I'm crying and my life is sad to I'm crying because I'm processing out this old person, this old identity, these old feelings that don't belong to me. They're programmed into me by life experiences that I didn't choose to have. I didn't choose to have these life experiences, right? Happy music, dancing, whatever it is. But yeah, allow yourself and just be like, I'm so glad this is clearing out of me in a river of tears. Amy, have your water ready, okay? Because we're going to speak over water. I'm going to see what time it is. 7:40. New chapter that's coming. It's coming. Do you go dancing? Not often. I mean that you said it in the chat, not me. I don't know. I was crying like a baby yesterday when my SP, and then my SP reached out. As you release, you make room for new things. As you release, you make room for new things. Do not ever go against the person that you are today. The person that you are today needs to have these experiences. You're letting her or him have these experiences inside. And then you're saying, I'm choosing differently. The person that you are tomorrow is not the same person that that person that you'll be tomorrow is not the same person that you are today. The same way the person who made all those mistakes in the past is not really you, right? It's not you. If I was faced with the same circumstances today under which, now I'm thinking I made a mistake 10 years ago, I would make different choices. The person that I am today would make different choices. So just based on this alone, I already know I'm not her, right? I'm not her, and I choose to consciously disassociate from her. Disassociate from the version of you that has made mistakes that you feel guilty about. This is why we did the guilty list. I said last week, make a list with everything. Like 5 people done it. Okay, don't do it. But make sure you disassociate yourself from the person that has made those mistakes. Did you go over what to do with the shame list? No, because not enough people did it, but that's a good point. Once you do it, sit with it for 2 to 3 days, just to make sure there's nothing else that's coming, and then burn it. Just burn it. I really believe in burning things. We did like a burning session once. I want to do it again, like in my, the fireplace I have in my backyard. People emailed me. I'm only doing this from people in my group. People are doing the challenge. So people email me their limiting beliefs and I burn them. Yeah, actually, I think it's painful to do it. But if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Okay. I don't want to create pain. You just need to make sure you're able to disassociate yourself from that person that committed the things you still feel guilty about. I forgot about the shame list. Yeah. Yeah. That's not you, Queen. How could it be you, right? If you had that circumstance now today, you'd make a different choice. You'd do something else, no? Yeah. Yeah. So that's not you. It's not you. Like, you see how we logically work to convince ourselves that it's really not, we're not just this continuous being. We choose who we are every day. They're just bad choices that harm me. Yeah, I mean, you didn't have to, off somebody to feel guilty. We feel guilty about the stupidest things. Sometimes we said a mean word in grade 8 to somebody and I still feel guilty about, I've done that, and I still remember, hurting some girls that I shouldn't have. And I just, the person I am today, I'm so loving, and it's totally different. Like we made those choices based on our programming, what was in our brain at the time. We're programmed. Those weren't my thoughts. It wasn't my personality. And as I came to observe the world and the effect that I have in it, I choose to help. You're right. I choose to be there for people versus the opposite. You can choose anything, right? This is the free will, the gift we have from God, right? From our creator, whoever you want to think your creator is. Is it normal to start to get away from people that are negative? I was just talking about this. A lot of your relationships are going to end if you're doing this work. A lot of them. Well, it depends on your life, right? But most people are not surrounded by all the positive people, because most people are negative anyways. All right, where are we? I want to make sure we get to the abundance tree meditation. Some of you are coming to the end of the 60-day challenge. Some people are just starting. We had some people start this week and I gave them some instructions. I get to my emails within 24 hours. If you haven't heard from me, please email me, but I got through all of my emails. I'm up to date as of this morning. Whoever purchased anything this afternoon, I think we had 2 or 3 people. I will get to you either tonight or tomorrow morning, because I have further instructions and I want to agree with your manifestation that you outlined it. What is your sense of, I asked this on yesterday's call, I'm going to ask it of this group. I'm assuming the group is slightly different. What is your sense of self-worth today on a scale of 1 to 10? I feel like I just started the challenge. Time is a construct. Yeah. And you've been doing it for a while. 7, 8, 8, 6. I don't like 6, but we're working on it. It's what the work is all about. 7, 8, 9, 9. Has anybody who's doing the work had a 10, a day of 10? Everything just flowed and they felt 10 out of 10. 10. The rating is about where is your sense of self-worth today? Yesterday. So when you send me the email thanking me, I really appreciate your long emails. You've transformed. I'm not doing the work. I'm new. Try to do the work. The last 15 days have been tense. Wow, Jessie, you're doing well. I'm excited for you. My self-worth is much higher, but a bit of victim consciousness. Okay, so a few people have been tense during the course of the last couple of weeks, which is great. And most people are doing good. There's no 1 or 2s or 3s. 5, 6 is low. Are you doing the work? 5, 6 is a little low. Do you have a course? I have a 60-day challenge, manifestation challenge. It's in my bio. This is what most of the people on this chat are doing the work. If you want to get it, please commit to doing the work with a group. This is a group manifestation. Consciousness, you're contributing to the consciousness and you're drawing energy from the consciousness. 10. It's not a thing you read one time before bed, you put it aside and the life of your dream manifests. Thank you. Who sent me that? What is that? So you have to commit to do the work. I just started this week, but I expect to be a 9 soon. Very, very soon. Me bad, and I blocked her all over the place. Okay, so the X needs to be blocked. We talked about this a couple of times. If your X is triggering and the X's are triggering, they need to be blocked. You really should not be looking up anybody that you've had physical relationships in the past on the social media, on any of the social media platforms. Okay, remember, like I have a video about touching people and being physical with people. There's always an energy exchange that happens between two people who touch each other. And what happens is a lot of the times, it's not the positive energy that lifts the other person up. It's the negative energy that distorts your energy system. And this is not judgment. You can do whatever you want, but just know that whoever you touch, including a massage therapist who touches you, okay, if you get a bad vibe, do not go forward. You really have to feel you're in the flow with this person. And the point that I was coming to with the exes and the social media, those people that you've touched, you're always in a sense going to have some energetical connection to them. But it's better to not worry about it, to just never observe them. Every time you observe them, you reinforce that connection, whatever it was, even if it's from 20 years ago. Okay, I just want to be very clear on this. For 60 days, you need to block your exes while you're doing this work, or anybody who makes you vibe negatively or triggers you. You need to cleanse my energy from the ex. We'll talk about that another time, Amy. But yes, we can do something along those lines, especially for people that do have a lot of ex lingering energy. Not everybody does. Some people are able to move on and move forward easily, but there's still an energetic connection. Even those people should not be observing any of the exes. The ex will remind you of the person that you were when you were with them. Okay, if you take one thing out of this, just know the X is a reinforcement of the person that you were when you were with them. This is why you don't want to look at their life. It's clear, yeah? Universe will transmute that energy for your highest good. Yes, and also commit to not observing the X on social media. Truth be told. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm very proud of everybody who's doing the work and showing up on my lives. Because showing up and contributing to the group is very important. Okay, get your water ready, please. Doing the water. And then we're doing the abundance tree meditation. And then we're doing the I am a winner. So this is the end of the live, guys. The next part is 5 minutes of practices. If you don't want to participate, you can drop the live. Okay? Have your water ready. Give it a swirl. Always clockwise, not counterclockwise, right? It's going clockwise as I'm looking at a clock. Give it a swirl. Clockwise. We're going to keep it very simple today. I haven't prepared this, so let me see what comes through. This group is power. This group is knowledge. This group is able to manifest the life of their dreams. And it is so. Drink your water. Think about the others. May everyone doing this work be blessed now, today, and for the rest of their lives. Let's move on to the abundance dream meditation, because this week's manifestation is $1,000. And I want somebody to get back to me that they manifested $1,000 within 24 hours of this live. There is no reason why it can't be you. Close your eyes. You're going to take 2 breaths. First, exhale. Second, exhale. Imagine yourself in a green meadow. Everything around you is green, high grass. And it's so silky as you walk on it with your bare feet. And in this whole meadow, there is one very big, very old tree you're heading towards. And as you're heading towards it, you're noticing the leaves are kind of different. As you're getting closer and closer, you're noticing the leaves are actually bills, money bills, whatever currency you're in. The leaves are these bills of money. This is your money tree. You can come back here anytime, but for now, look at it. Don't rush, because it's unlimited. And it replenishes itself. Go to it and try it. Pick a $100 bill and see how it grows back. Pick the second $100 bill, put it in your right pocket, and marvel at how quickly it replenishes. Pick a third one, put it in your left pocket. Wow, you can't believe the supply is really unlimited. Pick a fourth one and a fifth one. They both replenish at the same time. Put in your shirt. Yeah, why not? Have money everywhere. And now do a rapid fire for the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold them in your hand. The tree is still perfect. It's still, see the wind, feel the wind, how it's moving these leaves made of money. And no, you don't have to pick any more today, because you only need 10 $100 bills. Take them all, say thank you, put them in your pocket. Put them in your pocket and just know this is my tree. Look at the tree, and on the trunk, see your name on the trunk of this tree. Your name. Carve your name if you don't see it. Carve it there. This is your money tree. Say thank you. Thank you for the $1,000 and for knowing my supply is unlimited. Open your eyes. I'm expecting some emails. Put your hands together with your eyes open. We're going to do the 369 tapping. And then you're going to put your phone away for 5 minutes and vibrate with all this energy. I am a winner. 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 I am a winner.